Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm joined with Kathy of Cinema and Podcast and Amit of D54. And we're going to do a reaction to Joju George's upcoming film, Pani. So the exciting thing about this film is not only is Joju George starring in the film, but he has written and directed it. So it's some kind of thriller. That's all that I know. And I don't even know when it's releasing. So I don't know if this was one of those, the trailer is coming out 5 minutes before the movie releases or what, like normal with Malayalam films. I'm a chick. He's like, yeah.
I just October 24th. I just found the
like
date
I said, coming out 5 minutes before the releases.
Good timing, guys. You got it out before the movie came out.
Well, that's the way they do.
Yeah, wow.
As you do.
As I learned when I visited Kerala, everybody's aware because the posters are everywhere as you're driving on the streets. So people probably know about this film. Just I'm learning about it now. So all right.
Where I found that information was I've read Anurag Kashyap.
Wow.
Right, I think.
Yeah.
So he says he's just put out a comment says Joju George's Pani is on par with Korean new wave films. Malayalam cinema continues to shock. So that's pretty high praise.
That is very high praise.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
now I'm excited.
Cool. Gangs of Wasseypur guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
Yeah. Very excited.
All right, so let's watch this and see what he's got in store for us.
Let's see what we get. Okay.
എനിക്കിതൊന്നും അറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു.
എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി ആണുങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന പോലെയല്ല. ചൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നോക്കിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ പണി കിട്ടും. ഒരു ജീവിതമല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ. ബി കെയർഫുൾ.
സോമേട്ടാ ഔട്ട്ലൊരു വൺ പൊട്ടൻ. ഇവിടെ ആരാ ആക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്? ഒരു ഡേവിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ അവരൊരു ടീമാണ് സാർ. ഗിരിയാണ് മെയിൻ പാർട്ടി. അതിനൊക്കെ വലിയ ടീമിലുള്ളൂ കേരള പോലീസ്. ബോഡി അത് കണ്ടാ
ഞാനല്ല സാറേ, ഞങ്ങളാണ് ആദ്യം കണ്ടത്.
പണിവാളി ഞാൻ ഫോട്ടോ അയക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്താരെന്ന് അന്വേഷിക്കേണ്ട, ആരോടും ഒന്നും പറയണ്ട. എല്ലാത്തിനും കൂട്ടി ഇറങ്ങിക്കോ. മാറി കൂടെയുള്ള എല്ലാത്തിനും പൊക്കണം. തൃശ്ശൂർ ടീം മൊത്തം തന്നെ സാറേ ഒരു 10-400 പിള്ളേരുടെ സാറേ കൂടി. സാറേ ഇവന്മാരെ നമ്മൾ പൊക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് അവർ പൊക്കി.
Wow, what a violence.
Yeah.
മുഴുവൻ പോലീസുകാർ ഇറങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. തൽക്കാലം നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും കാം ഡൗൺ ചെയ്യണം.
നിന്റെ കയ്യിലാവന്മാരെ കിട്ടും. ചതച്ചേക്കണം.
എല്ലാ സ്റ്റേഷൻ മൊബൈൽസിനും CRVയും ഉടനെ ഇൻഫോം ചെയ്യണം. എല്ലാവരും പുറത്തിറങ്ങാൻ പറയണം. The city is on high alert.
Whoa.
What? I like the song.
Yep. Monumental.
That's a great shot. Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Well then, the song was very interesting.
One thing that I liked about it is that he highlighted the women and gave them credit in the film and not just all the men supporting characters. So
everybody,
everybody got a shout out.
Everybody shout out. Like
when I first noted it was when he was putting the names of all the women actresses. So I was and then I saw, okay, he's doing everybody and saving himself for last, of course. But Not
this
every
trailer-
film does that. Not every trailer
No,
does that. So
definitely not.
kudos
gonna
for
say-
that.
I'm
Yep.
gonna say the trailer felt like it was from the 90s or something like that. Like it
It kinda
compared to
did.
like how sleek and sharp trailers are these days, you know, in like I don't know, HD or whatever they call it, with a lot of slow motion, with that, you know, it's complete like a cinematic experience nowadays, sometimes watching trailers. This felt like it was just a couple of clips put together with some, you know, some rap song in the background and some scenes. Like it felt so different. It's just something that I didn't expect. But yeah, it had enough there to interest me, I guess, and cool to see Joju George.
Yeah.
Did he say a word in the trailer? I don't think he spoke. Like it was just his expressions the whole time, which he can do so
sure
well.
he did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did because I didn't hear his voice. He's got a very distinct voice as well, so I
He
didn't
does
hear
have
the
a
voice of
distinct
his
voice.
either. So I was like, "Yep, this is just him."
It was
But
more
I mean,
people speaking to
Yeah.
him.
correct.
I liked the gritty feel. Like it felt very gritty and down to it. And then they had the kind of rock rap song with it where they're like going down, down, down. I like they were doing their voices with as the instruments, which was fun. But I think the idea of this terrible thing happens, you have some witnesses. And now
Yeah.
those witnesses, of course, are in trouble now. So you're having to like, we got to find the boys before the other. So there's this race to find the witnesses, it looks like. And I like that idea too, where they're all like, we're on the run. Everybody's on the run. Everybody wants to get them, even the cops. Like, who do you trust? So it had like kind of this overview of like, what the hell would you do? You got no one to turn to. But I thought that looked pretty fun. I mean, like you said, there's a lot of quick cuts. Wasn't quite sure. You can hear that stabbing sound. I didn't actually see the stabbing in the crowd. You can hear it. And then they had like a few, looks like some people are getting taken out. But you know, the usual corrupt cops, you know, only one man can, you know, one of those. But it looked fun to me. I mean, I think it looks like a fun movie, and I like those gritty crime dramas, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, he's one of the first actors I could think of that have done a movie. Like I know there's Sobin Shahir who does a lot of like, he's an actor who I think he started off as a assistant director, and he became a director, and then he became an actor. But I can't think of too many others.
Prithviraj has done a few.
Prithviraj has done a few. Okay, he's directed a few. Anyone else? I can't. It's not a huge thing. It feels like so. Joju George is kind of breaking ground a little bit in that. It's not. There's not too many names that have done it. I'll just put it like that. Like
directing themselves. Of course, we can think of like Basil Joseph, who goes either side before or behind the camera, but usually he's acting to make the money to be able to direct.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that, you know, Malayalam's kind of like, you know, like who was it that was praising him? Anurag, where he is saying that it continues to shock, because it seems like Malayalam's kind of pushing the limit between Marco and this. Like they're kind of just amping it up a little bit. It's not just like these smaller relationship kind of movies with a little edge. They're going for it. I like it. That's good.
Well, I mean, the Malayalam audience demands good scripts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they are very discerning.
That's right.
And they don't necessarily want the big explosion, slow-mo kind of films, right? You know, they do want a thriller, but they don't necessarily want it to have just all gloss and no substance to it. So, yeah. All right. Well, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Coming out later this month. I don't know
Very
if it'll be coming
soon
near me, but then I may have to wait till streaming. But I have to admit, just the name of Joju George, he's made such an impression on me as an actor that I would be interested in checking out this film just because of his name alone. Although I recognize many faces in the supporting cast. I'm sure Amit felt the same. Like, you know, there's quite a few familiar faces, and I'm sure Joju George, working with so many people, was able to call in some favors probably to get, hey, come be in my movie.
That's right.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. All right.
Everyone knows you have to subscribe to all of our channels if you want to watch everything that we're doing. For instance, we're doing reviews on Kathy's channel. We do song reactions sometimes on Amit's channel. Like, if you want to follow everything we're doing, you have to follow Cinema Podcast and D54, as well as here Pardesi Reviews. All right. Thanks, guys, for joining.
Bye.
Bye.